This is a super quick video about why I love my Samsung A50. So I've had it for this is my second or third day of having it, but I love it as a phone. And I think that my perspective isn't a perspective that I found when I was looking at potential reviews when I was thinking about buying this phone. So for me, what happened is I needed a new phone about a month ago, and I ended up getting not the Galaxy, the Samsung A20. And the A20 was a pretty great phone, and I really liked it, but I dropped it off about a 2.5 foot ledge, and it hit the rung of a chair, and it shattered, like, internally. The cracks weren't even on the glass screen protector, they were underneath it, and it was just really bad. And so I was looking for a new phone, and one of the biggest problems that I had with the Galaxy A20 is that the selfie camera is really bad. And the Galaxy A50 selfie camera is much better. It makes me feel so vain to say that, but it really is a truly better selfie camera, and it made it so I could actually take selfies where I felt like I looked somewhat resembling how I looked in real life, and that weren't as much like an oil painting as the ones on the A20. And the biggest feature that really made me love the A20 is, as a teenager, the thing that I use my phone for most really isn't texting people. It's sometimes Instagram, but really it's watching YouTube videos. And I never thought that I'd be someone who really liked a big screen, but I think my favorite thing about the A20 and the A50 is that they're comfortable to hold in your hand because they aren't wide, they're long. And when you turn it long and you flip it, it's just really big, and that creates such a great YouTube watching experience. It's like almost like watching it on a big screen. It's just such a different experience from when you have a smaller screen. So I really wanted the bigger screen, and the camera's nice. The non-front facing camera, the rear facing camera is really good. And another thing I really love is the extra features that come with A50 that don't come with A20. For example, night mode, where at a certain time, for me it's 3 a.m. because I always stay up way too late, your whole screen will just switch to grayscale, which was a really great reminder to remind you to go to bed. And then also the wellness, which allows you to set timers for how long you want to spend on certain apps. I know for me, I always stay on Instagram for way too long, and I don't really ever gain anything out of going on Instagram. So for me, I have a 30-minute timer set on Instagram where after 30 minutes, when I go to open the app, it just says, you've used all your Instagram time for today. And the only time it's really bothered me is when I have to message people or when I'm having conversations on Instagram, and then I can just change it in settings. So it's not a big deal. It's just a good way to remind yourself to not spend your whole life on your phone. But so far, I love the size. I just got a new case for it, and it looks super cute. And I really love that you can hold it in your hand, and that it's a really big phone, which translates so well for video watching, but it's not cumbersome. And it also has a headphone jack, which is super duper important to me, so I really like that. So yeah, if you're looking to get the A50, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you're someone who spends a lot of time watching YouTube videos like me. It's definitely worth it. For me, I got it for about $300, so for me, was that a lot of money because I'm 17? Yes, that was a ton of money. But when you look at the specs and all the different, if you watch all the other fancy smanchy reviews, it's really a good phone for the deal. And I've been really happy with it. I was really happy with the A20. Well, I was fairly happy with the A20. I hated the selfie camera. Hated it with all my heart, but I'm so far super happy with the A50. So yeah, if you're looking into getting this phone, I would say definitely get it. It's definitely worth it.